Greetings wherever you are. My name is Osinde John, and welcome to the ESA presentation, that is Alliance Success Achievement Program. Okay, so this presentation has been brought to you by TSM, that is the Successor Mentors, and Project G8 in conjunction with Alliance in Motion Global. And I am going to show you what our company has been able to achieve in terms of success and achievements here in Kenya, which is a reflection of what is happening in other countries where our business has been able to expand to. Okay, so the first thing you have to understand is that training is what has resulted into all these good results. And from the photo you can see there, that is the cathedral in Nairobi, where we did one of our trainings, and we filled that the whole training hall. Okay, so training is the acquisition of knowledge, skills and competencies as a result of the teachings of vocational or practical skills and knowledge that relate to specific useful competencies. Training has specific goal of improving one's ability, capacity, productivity and performance. So basically, training is something that helps you become better, improve your knowledge, improve your confidence, improve your skills, and helps you even be able to achieve results, because the moment you get trained about something, it becomes easy for you to succeed in that sector. Okay, next is that this is the importance of training. It helps you learn the business as fast as possible. The more knowledgeable you are about the business, the easier it is for you to grow and succeed in it. Okay, and they have different types of training. We have the OPP, which stands for Opportunity Plan Presentation. That is the training you go through to learn about the business and understand how the business works. We have the NDO. NDO is the New Distributors Orientation. So this one you usually go through it once you have joined the business, you have been given your account, so you are being introduced as a distributor into our business. And then you have the special trainings that can be arranged by the company or by special leaders, or rather by the leaders. And then you have the DTC training. DTC training simply stands for Distributors Tracking Center Training. This is where you get trained about the DTC, part of the DTC, how to encash, how to do your PMA inside there, how to check your points and things like that. And then we also have company events. Company events are basically arranged by the company, or rather they are basically planned by the company. And the main agenda of these company events is basically to help you be able to get more knowledge from probably leaders who have been able to do better than the rest of the people, from top earners and things like that. Okay, and then you also have leadership trainings. Leadership trainings are basically to help create and mentor new leaders. And then we have technical trainings. These are trainings that are set to help people who want to learn more technical things about the business. Okay, technical training can actually help you learn how to grow the business outside your country and things like that. And then we have the ASAP program, that is the Alliance Success Achievement Program, which I'm describing here. So the purpose of all these trainings is to identify and tell you that whatever business you're building on is a legit network marketing business. You get that difference between MLM businesses and other Ponzi schemes is that Ponzi schemes do not have this sort of arrangement and training. They don't have that. They don't have a support system. They don't have this type of values where, or rather this type of trainings where you get to be trained on how to grow the business. That one does not exist there. But here in network marketing, you get that these trainings are there to support your growth, to support your development, to support your team, so that whenever someone joins the opportunity after going through these trainings, they can understand what is to be done next. Okay, now these are also some of the importance of training. It helps you develop more than 100% belief in the business. Okay, so the more training you undergo, the more confident you become, the more courageous you become, the more knowledge you gain about the business, the easier it is for you to understand it. And it is just that whole process of gaining more knowledge and more understanding. Okay, the next is that it is the backbone of building your network. Training is very important when it comes to network marketing. If you try to do a research, most of the people who have joined this business, if they did not get the right training, you get that by the end of the day, eventually they quit the business. Why? Because they do not have the backbone in building this business. Network marketing requires you to undergo training. Remember, the business that you are building is something that has never been taught anywhere. So getting to learn about this business right now gives you the opportunity, or rather the chance, to be able to increase your, it gives you the chance to succeed better as compared to someone who hasn't been trained. Next, it helps you develop good listening and learning attitude. This is very important. We have another video that explains how to listen. And remember, when you're listening, there are things which are said by word of mouth, and there are things which you cannot which cannot be said by word of mouth. You need to listen to both of them so that you can understand what is this person communicating, okay? So it's very important you learn how to listen. The next thing, training helps you develop the right business attitude. Attitude is very important when it comes to developing or rather growing your success, okay? Despite whatever challenge you might be meeting in network marketing as you grow your business, as long as you have the right attitude, you'll be able to succeed as compared to someone who doesn't have the right attitude. Also, the next training helps you build a strong business foundation, okay? So I believe you can see a photo there, and that structure, it is 452 meters tall, but the foundation itself goes 120 meters, almost a third of its height, of the building's height, okay? So what does this tell you? It tells you that when it comes to building a foundation for your business, you need to undergo the proper training. The more training you undergo, the easier it is for you to understand how to build a strong foundation for your business. Remember, network marketing is a business we are never taught on how to monetize it, or rather it is a business we are never professionally taught on how to build on it. It is something that you have to learn from scratch. It is not something we are taught in school like the other curriculums. No, this is something you have to learn the right way. So the more you learn, the better you have your chances of growing a bigger foundation. The better and deeper and stable your foundation is, the easier it will be for you to grow a very big multi-million business all over the world, okay? And this is how people have been able to become multi-millionaires. People are earning daily huge amounts of money courtesy of this business opportunity. So that is the importance of training. And I believe that at Project G8, all the training we are going to give you is going to help you even become much, much better, because I have seen people change themselves and become better courtesy of these trainings, okay? Now, next thing, I want us to talk about the conscious and subconscious mind, and you will understand how this, or rather the subconscious mind and the conscious mind, plays a role in making the decisions that you have. The decisions that you make now determine the kind of lifestyle that you live. I believe you can see the image there, and you see it says conscious mind is equals to 5 to 10%. So the conscious mind only contributes 5 to 10% of the decisions that you make in your life, and the subconscious mind contributes 90 to 95% of the decisions that you make in your life. Which means if you need to change your outcome in life in general, you need to change your subconscious mind. And remember this, your subconscious conditioning determines your thinking. Conditioning is basically the art of changing the end result of someone through a systematic process, okay? So conditioning has been something that has been happening in our society, and I'll describe about that one later on. Now, your thinking determines your decision. So your subconscious conditioning determines your thinking, and your thinking determines your decisions. And then your decisions determine your actions, which eventually determine your outcome. Your outcomes determine the type of life you live. Most people aren't achieving the best in their lives because of systemic conditioning that results to your subconscious conditioning, okay? So systemic conditioning that results to your subconscious conditioning. And let me explain this thing about conditioning, because most people do not usually understand it so that they can get the concept of it. Conditioning is one of the most powerful ways you can use to influence or rather change the decisions that people will take. And the governments of today have been able to learn on how to apply this method to control their population and their countries. A good example is when you watch TV, sometimes you see they give very good advertisement of some types of foods, maybe like roasted chicken together with fries and a drink of Coca-Cola, and they tell you that, you know, when you eat this, the feeling that you get is a very good feeling. So that is now the type of conditioning now you get if you've been watching that kind of material over and over and over. When you grow up, you are inclined to live that way. You start eating those things, you start eating pizza, you start eating that chicken, you start eating those fries. Eventually, these ones, they determine how you live. Eventually, you get that by the end of the day, that is where people now get these lifestyle conditions because of what they have been eating. So that is now what we call systemic conditioning. Another good example is most of the people have been asking me, is it okay, is it necessary to wear suits in our business, or rather in when we are doing this business, or rather once you become a member? And let me explain why that is a good idea, okay? While growing up, we have known that people who look dirty, who look mentally unstable, people who smell, people who look like they are mad, or rather, if you meet a mad person, is someone who is not friendly. That is how we have grown up knowing that. So that simply means if you are walking on the road and then someone who looks like a mad person approaches you with all the characteristics and attributes of a mad person, dirty, smelling, very dirty fingers, torn clothes, and all that. And this person approaches you, and he asks you for direction, even if it doesn't mean any harm. You get that the subconscious mind, which attributes or rather accounts for 90 to 95% of the decisions we make in our lifetime, the subconscious mind will tell you to run away or to avoid that person because of how he looks like. Okay, so that is how it is. Now, if you are just walking and then another person approaches you in the same manner, but now this person is well dressed, a very nice suit, clean shirt, you see there the tie, he has a very nice watch, very new shoes, and he's well kept, smelling very good, and he approaches you and he asks for direction. Your subconscious mind, which makes or rather which determines 90 to 95% of the decisions that you make in your life, will tell you that this is a safe person, you can talk to him. So that is how subconscious or rather the subconscious mind works. And a majority of people in life, most of the people in life aren't achieving their best in life because of systemic conditioning that results into your subconscious conditioning. So once your mind has been changed, or rather has been altered in a certain way to make it be able to make certain decisions, that is how people get control of you. That is how people get to change their lives. That is how people get to control their lives and their entire being. So you need to understand that at one point, you're going to be presenting this opportunity to people, and some of the people you'll be talking to, they will be looking at you based on their subconscious mind. There is a quote I mentioned, and I said, it is not how people look at you not the way you are, but based on the way they are. So you have a very good business opportunity. You might be having very good intentions. You want to share this opportunity to your friends so that they can learn, or rather to any stranger that you meet so that they can be able to change their lives. But when they look at the opportunity, they project what they think about the opportunity and they tell you what they think. Remember, a majority of the individuals who are going to behave like this, they see, or rather they get their results, or rather they get these conclusions from their subconscious mind. And if someone has a poor mentality because of conditioning, they are always going to get poor results, and they are always going to make poor judgments and or rather they are always going to take poor decisions in life. Okay, so that is one thing I want you to understand, and this will help you be able to solve a lot of things in your business. Now, let's talk about the rich versus the poor mindset. And the rich mindset, they understand one thing, is that they need to avoid the IKTA attitude. That means I know that already attitude. In network marketing, every person that you meet has a lesson you can learn from. Every experience you go through is a lesson you can learn from if you're keen enough, and you'll be able to learn a lot of things. Okay. Now, the mentality of rich versus poor is very different, and we're going to have a discussion about that so that you can learn. This is what you need to know. Rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people think they already know. There's a book we have here that is called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And this book tells you how to become successful based on the things that you think, using your mind to be able to attract that success. Okay? The knowledge to success that many are looking for is in the books many are avoiding to read. Remember, books are not found in school. This type of books, they're not found in school. This type of books with a very big knowledge on how to become a multi-millionaire, on how to become successful, they're not there in school. And before I dropped out of campus, I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Why can't they just teach us how to make money directly instead of passing us through all these things so that now we become grown-ups and elderly, we don't have a way to get out of the matrix, and then they want us to look for money but through employment. They don't really teach us how to make the money the right way, And I realized that there is something that is missing, and that is why now we have this quote that says, books that are not found in school. So I believe you now understand the connection. Now, courtesy of Project G8, we have a lot of books which you can be able to go through. And these books, they will help you learn more knowledge about how to create your own success with our business, okay? Now, let's compare the mindset of rich people versus poor people, and I will start with the rich ones. The rich people believe that I create my life. These guys, they have decided that their lives is in their control. Their lives is in their hands. They're the ones who decide now the outcome of who they become in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. That is what it means. Next, play the money game to win. These people, whenever they go into investing in anything that they decide to invest in, they go there with the purpose of coming out with very big results. That is now one attribute of rich people. And the next thing is that they are committed to being rich and think big. These guys, they do not think small. When it comes to creating ideas that can change someone's life completely, rich people do not think small. They think extremely very big. Some of them, they even think for the purpose of their future generation. That is one thing you need to understand, okay? They are committed to being rich and think big. They always think big. They're always working on their stuff to become successful. There is no day you will get someone with a rich mindset wasting time outside there. They will find them confined somewhere. They're working on their vision. They're working on their dream goal. They're working on what they need to achieve in the next few years so that they can have a good and big life. Okay, rich people, or rather rich people with a rich mindset, they focus on opportunities. They understand that each and every opportunity they get is a chance for them to be able to build something big that can be able to help other people succeed. Okay, the next thing is that they admire other rich and successful people. People with a rich mindset, they always get their inspiration, or rather sometimes they get part of their inspiration from people who have also succeeded. They go, they follow through them, they listen to what those people are talking about and things like that. That is how you get to understand, or rather that is how you get to change your life based on the opportunity that we have here. The next is they are willing to promote themselves and their values. This is one thing that is very common. A rich person will always find they are trying to promote their values, the values they believe in integrity, teamwork, whatever, all those things like that. So I get that they are always willing to promote themselves and their values because they understand that the more hands-on they get, or rather the more practical they get, the higher their chances of succeeding are. The next thing is that they are bigger than their problems. When it comes to tough times, people with a rich mindset, they do not focus on their problems. They focus on solutions. They are always a way ahead. They are always a step ahead, okay? That helps them be able to solve most problems they might be facing. The next thing is that they choose to get paid based on results. They choose to get paid based on results. People with a rich mentality, they understand that good success only comes after working on something for you to be able to see the results. That is their mentality, okay? And you get that this is something that helps them, or rather keeps them motivated to be able to focus on the things that are important to them. The next thing is that they think both. Okay, they think both ways. They think of, what if I start this and then I'm not able to succeed, or I face a challenge? How am I going to solve that challenge? They find a solution for that challenge. And then they think, what if I go ahead and I face another challenge? What am I going to do? They have that in mind. They have it all figured out. They always see the end result before they even start. They always see how far it can go before they even start. They always see everything to the end before they start. That is a rich person's mindset, okay? And then the next thing is that they focus on their net worth. People with a rich mindset, they focus on how many things do I have that give me an added advantage when it comes to generating income, when it comes to being successful. That is how they think, okay? The next thing is that they have their money work for them. People with a rich mindset, they do not like stress. They do not like struggles. So you'll get that these people, they will decide to choose to let their money work for them. That is why we have people like Warren Buffett, and we have these investors who have been able to invest money in big companies. We have the Safaricom shares and all that. And you get that these guys, they're very smart. Their money is being used to make more and more and more money as they relax and do the other things that they like. So that is the person with the rich mentality. Next, they act in spite of fear. These people, they are not controlled by fear. There is no day you'll be able to control someone who is in this state by using fear as a factor to put them down. And that is why the government does not like people who are having a rich mindset. And as I said, the government thrives on the purpose of controlling you through fear. And that is why, as I mentioned earlier on, is that we were never taught about how to make money while we were in school, or rather while we were young, because that was a scheme that was accepted or rather brought in by the government. The government doesn't want you to become smart. The moment you become smart and you have that rich mindset, it becomes hard for you to be controlled. No one can use fear to to change your decisions, or rather to make you think otherwise. That is one thing you need to understand. Again, another thing is that people with a rich mindset, they constantly learn and grow. This is one trait and characteristics that I love about these people. They are always learning something new every day, something new every time, practicing it trying it. They apply. If it fails, they again go back, and then they want to find out the solution to whatever problems that they are having. That is one powerful thing I know about people with a rich mindset. And now, the next category of people I'm going to talk about are people with a poor mindset, okay? So that you can be able to learn something. Now, people with a poor mindset, they believe that life happens to them. They believe that they cannot control or change their lives. They are more willing to accept whatever fate gives them, and that is not a good way to live. In my opinion, I'll say that's a very dangerous way to live. Why? Because you do not know, if you are not allowing yourself to grow, then it simply means you're wasting it. You're wasting a lifetime, okay? Because there's someone somewhere who believes that for me to be able to live a successful life, I need to change my life. And then there is another one who has given up. So that is how it is. People with a poor mindset, they always believe that life happens to them, like they do not have control of their life. Things that happen is because of something that is causing it to be like that, and they cannot change it. Okay, so that is not a good thing. One time, I was presenting this business idea to a friend. Uh, and then, I kept on following up on the friend to get to know if maybe we can succeed together and all that. And one day, this friend told me, you know what, you continue with the business. For me, I'm not willing to do the business. And I asked her why. And she said, people like me have to suffer in life so that people like you can have a chance to succeed. And that was the most funniest and bizarre thing I had ever heard from someone who has a poor mindset, okay? So sometimes understand that you might be presenting a very good business idea to someone, and some of these people might be having that kind of poor mentality. And this poor mentality, as we said, is one that now influences or rather determines the kind of decisions that they take. And that is something that you do not want to happen to you, because if you do not have a strong mentality, things are not going to be the same for you, okay? Now, the next thing is that people with a poor mindset, they play the money game not to lose, okay? They don't want to lose their money. You will hear them say, what if I join your business and I don't make any money? What is going to happen? Am I going to get my refund back? And things like that. You've seen some of them who join the business and they don't want to build on the business. You see them online saying, I want my money back, I want my 27,000 back, I want my blah, 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 the capital and things like that. That is now the mentality of people with a poor mindset, okay? The next thing is that they want to be rich by doing little or nothing. I've had many cases where people are asking me, if I join your business and I don't do anything, will I still earn money? That is the concept of people who have a poor mindset, okay? So make sure that whenever you're meeting these people, if the person has a concept of what you call maybe a poor mindset, okay, where they want to play the game of money, not to lose, because they are willing to, they don't want to lose at all, then understand that this is someone who doesn't understand the principles of becoming successful. Because for you to succeed, most successful people, or rather all successful people, they have lost quite a lot before they got there, okay? Next is that they want to be rich by doing the very little thing or nothing. They don't want to participate. They don't want to put in the effort and the practice, and they don't want to put in the disciplines that will result into growth and success, okay? So for them, they believe in doing the little and earning the most. It's like they are entitled to that opinion. They like that opinion a lot, and this is now one of the things to help you understand. So this is why I say you might be presenting the business properly to someone, but that person is the one who is the problem, not your business, okay? Next, they think small. People with a poor mindset, they always think small. They do not see themselves out of that bad situation. They understand and believe that the situation that they are going through is not something that they need to really solve that big, okay? So people with a rich mindset, they plan 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 500 years ahead. That's something that that has been there, okay? But now people with a poor mindset, they think small. They do not think tomorrow. They do not think in the next 6 months. They do not think in the next 1 year. They do not think, where am I going to be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years and things like that, okay? They focus on obstacles. Obstacles are things that divert your attention from the main goal. I was presenting this business idea to a friend of mine recently, whom I met online, and this friend, when we got to the presentation, she started giving me objections, okay, and obstacles. The first obstacle she presented is that it looks like this business requires people who have gone to school, and personally, I haven't gone to school. So I told her that I dropped from university. She kept quiet. After a few minutes, she came in with another one, and she said, I don't think I can understand this business. I need you to meet me so that you can explain the business to me. And this is how I answered. I told her that the same material that I'm giving her is the same material that I gave to my team in Ukraine, to my team in Cameroon, to my team in Nigeria, to my team in Zambia, to my team in Saudi Arabia. They are using the same material to make the same money that I'm trying to teach you how to make it. And then she kept quiet a little bit, and then she brought another objection, like that, and another obstacle. And I told her this: if you have seen how far I have gone based on the photos that I've showed you about my testimony about 2 years ago, and you do not see yourself becoming successful with this business, then it will be a good idea you leave the business alone, because according to you, you do not believe in yourself, and it will be very hard for you to succeed if you don't believe in yourself. And you know what she did? She changed. That was her turning point, and she said, don't blame me. Don't say that I don't want this opportunity. I really want it, but I'm looking for someone to support me and build on me. And then I asked her a very simple question. those things you're talking about, have I mentioned them, or have I asked you to give me your documents to show me where you've reached in school? Have I told you that you need this business is for people who have graduated or who have passed academically? And she said no. And then I told her, then follow the instructions. That is how you get to handle some of these objections. So you need to understand that sometimes it is the people who are the problem, not the business. Okay. Next, people with a poor mindset, they resent the rich and successful people. Okay. They always look at people who have made it in life as if, this one probably he stole this money, probably he's a thief, probably how did he get here, and things like that. Okay, so you have to understand that people with a poor mentality, that is how they look at success. When they see you are rich and you're successful, they believe that you stole it from somewhere else, and things like that. Okay, so the next thing is that they think negatively about selling and promotion. You have to understand that in the current society, if you are going to be able to succeed, you need to learn the principles of selling. You need to learn the principles of promoting yourself. You need to learn the principles of growing your own brand. Your brand is now going to be something that is going to attract other people to come and look at your work. So in this career, in this opportunity, you have to be able to put in the effort to help you be able to understand that selling and promotion is one of the most powerful ways of attracting the right people to come and join your business. Okay. Next thing is that people with a poor mindset, they are smaller than their problems. For them, the problems, they usually weigh them. When they have a problem, it becomes a very big deal for them. They even become paralyzed. Okay, so don't be like these people with a poor mentality. We saw that on the other side, that rich people, they're not even affected by these things. Their problems are very small. Their vision and goals and what they are working on is bigger than any of their problems. Okay, so now that is the differentiation. The next thing is that people with a poor mindset, they choose to get paid based on time and focus on their working income. So what does this mean? It simply means these people, they do not want to put in, they do not have the patience to wait for something to become mature. Okay, you've heard of these scenarios where you are presenting the business to someone and then someone asks you this question: what if I join today? How much money am I going to make tomorrow? Am I going to start making money immediately? How soon will I start making money? Now that is how you get to know someone has a poor mindset, or rather someone has a mindset that is not well developed. Okay, and remember, the more you interact with these people, the more they tell you, the more you get to learn, the more you get to understand how to help them succeed with our plan. Okay, and the next thing is that they think either stroke or, like they keep on confusing themselves. Like, they do not have a standpoint when it comes to decisions. They're not sure about the decisions that they are making because they are thinking about a lot of things that they are not supposed to be thinking of. Okay, so that is how you get to know a person with a poor mindset to a rich mindset. Next, they mismanage their money. You can imagine with whatever little salary someone has, they can be able to join this business, but eventually they get to a point where they cannot completely join. Why? It is because people with a poor mindset, they do not understand how to manage their money. And managing your money is something that is very powerful. So that in times of crisis, in times of hard times, you can be able to use that money to be able to grow and to be able to take care of yourself. Okay. So if you do not learn how to manage your money in terms of when tough times come, you're going to fall. You're going to have a difficulty time in living your life. Okay. Next thing is that they will work hard for their money. They do not understand how to let money work for them. For them, they want to work hard for their money. The little that they earn, they keep it. They stay with it. They don't want to let it go. And that is not how money works. Okay, so that is now another characteristic of people with a poor mindset. Working hard for your money, it means you are either employed or you are self-employed. Letting money work for you, it means you are either a business owner like me and the people in my team, or you are an investor like people like Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, and the rest of the guys we know who have very big investments. Okay, so next, they are controlled and stopped by fear. This is a very big deal. People with a poor mindset, anytime that they see something they do not understand, they become very fearful. Or rather, anytime that they are scared about something, they do not act. Okay, and this is what you get that controls a majority of people outside there. The next thing is that they think they already know. I already know that one. I've already done that one before. I'm very careful and things like that. So you have to understand that for you to become successful, you need to gather a lot of knowledge. This is the kind of knowledge you can't just get anywhere. Okay, this is the kind of knowledge you can't just get anywhere freely. So thinking that you already know is a bad way of actually trying to live in the current modern world. You need to be open-minded. You need to learn from someone. You need to learn from people who have done it for you to be able to succeed. So people with a poor mindset, that is what they believe in, which is not a good thing. And that contributes to them making the poor decisions that they keep on making from time to time. So those are a few things you can look at for you to be able to learn the mindset of someone, for you to be able to understand the kind of the kind of responses that these people are giving you. If someone talks to you in a certain way, you will understand that this one is talking to me in this way because of something. Okay, so that is a very powerful comparison there that will help you learn how to build this business with the right people. Now, the next thing that I want us to talk about is steps in attaining your dreams with our company and with our team at Project G8. Okay, and these steps, they are very important. So the first step is now what we call GLLA, that is good listening and learning attitude. We have a video presentation in our channel that explains how to listen. And remember, when you're listening, you're supposed to listen to what is being said and what is not being said by words. That is how you listen keenly, okay? So be very careful when it comes to that, and you need to have GLLA, good learning and listening skills, for you to be able to succeed in building your dreams with our company. The next thing you need to learn, we have a principle in our team that stays, first you learn, and then second you earn. Okay, so what does this mean? It simply means the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you are learning. It is congruent. It gets to a point you have even become so knowledgeable that you have a chance of attracting the right people, and you have a chance of mentoring the right people, so that you can be able to earn even more and more and more. Okay, so have that in mind. Next thing is teach. Teach simply means you're sharing the knowledge that you've been able to acquire or learn to someone who doesn't have it. And this is what I found out. The more you teach people about how to do something, especially people in your team, the easier it becomes for you to do it, the easier it becomes for them to understand that this is how things are supposed to be done. Okay, so teaching is so powerful that for every person that you teach something important in their lives, they will always remember you for that. So have that in mind. And one of the ways of attaining dreams in your business is learn to teach your team. Okay. The next thing is now duplication. Duplication is now repeating yourself, repeating the same thing, repeating a certain procedure, or rather producing someone who can be able to do what you're doing. Okay. Now, once you start duplicating, or rather once you start multiplying in a certain field, or maybe your team is growing and growing and growing like that, there is that duplication and that additional growth. What you simply need to do is you need to delegate. You need to delegate. I usually say, if you are the smartest person in the room, you need to go to a room that gives you more challenge. Why? Because you need to give those people who are there a chance to be able to grow to reach where you are. And that is now what we mean by, after duplicating, you now delegate. Once you delegate, it simply means the responsibilities that you are doing, you have passed them down to someone whom you trust, or rather whom you're working with. This gives those people a chance to practice whatever you're telling them to practice, in order to elevate themselves into a better status, or rather a better position in life. And that, what does that mean? It simply means you are removing yourself from that place because you are the smartest one in the room. So delegation enables you to create leaders. Delegation enables you to create leaders who understand how your business should be built, so that they can be able to succeed together. Okay. The next thing that you need to follow through is multiply. Multiplying is basically duplicating, or rather giving other copies of like you. And this is a question I like asking each and every person sometimes, is that, would you prefer to work alone, or would you prefer to work with a team, so that on the days when you're not able to be around, your team can take care of you? And you get that most people, they will say they would prefer to work with a team. Okay, so multiplying is basically showing us someone who is doing what you're doing better than you, or exactly the way you're doing. That is how you get to know that now you've started multiplying and growing yourself. Okay, and then the next thing is now networking. Once you have this knowledge that helps you be able to understand all these things, and once you have been able to see how you're going to achieve everything in life the way you want, you now start networking with other strangers, with people you've never met before. Networking also gives you a chance to go into a room where you can be able to grow and better yourself each and every time. Networking, this kind of networking also allows you to give room to the people who believe in you, so that they can also practice to be better based on where you are in your time. Okay, so that is one powerful thing that you need to understand. Networking is the backbone, is like giving you more new business partners, and you need to learn how to, you need to do this each and every single day without even being told, or rather being reminded. And after that, we go to the next thing, that is the income. And you get that now, once you have been able to follow through this procedure, you get that your income will keep on increasing from time to time, and you'll understand what is supposed to be done. And that is how you get to attain your dreams with our plan and with our campaign, and that is how people have been able to grow outside there. Okay, so I believe these steps, the way you see them from down there up to up here, it takes time, and that is why we have in our program, I usually tell people that we have between 1 to about 10 years of mentorship, 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 years, depending with how serious you are, depending with the things that you want to achieve in your life. That is now the mentorship period that I am going to be building this business personally, on a personal level. Okay, now let's move to the next step, where we are going to talk about what is network marketing, or rather, what is NM. So this is something that you need to understand properly. Network marketing, or referred to as abbreviated as NM, is the system of moving products from the factory to the consumer without involving any middlemen through an organization of users and retailers and or network builders, and compensating all those who facilitated or contributed or got involved in this whole process. Okay, so network marketing, it has a few middle people, and let me try to explain this. You see a bottle of soda of 300 ml, you might get it at 0.1 US dollar at the manufacturing company, at the depot, or rather where they make it. Now, if that soda is to move from there to a certain country or a certain depot, it increases the price. Storage, it increases the price. If it moves there, it gets to someone like, let's say, a middle person, maybe who is a branding agent, it increases the value. Eventually, by the time this piece of soda gets to you, and let's say you are in an airport, you might get it is being sold at 10 US dollars or even 7 US dollars. Why? Because of middlemen. Middlemen are people who want to eat from us. Okay, middlemen are the people who usually, most of the time, they want to eat from us by increasing the price of a commodity. They make something become too expensive. Imagine if you were to just deal with the direct manufacturer. Maybe let's say the phone that you're having, if you were to get it directly from the manufacturer, it would have been way cheaper. So that is how network marketing is. Network marketing removes these middlemen, and then it puts you there on behalf or on their position. This simply means it is you, then we have our team, and then we have the company itself. The company and the team, they are working in conjunction to help you be that. And then we have the people that we need to help. That is how short that chain is. And by making it that short to get that, by the end of the day, people are able to benefit much, much faster. Okay? So every person who facilitates in the growth of our business and our network, either as a retailer, that is people who sell, or as a network builder, that is people who build the network. That is people who build the network and be able to help it grow. Together, by the end of the day, you're going to be compensated heavily for doing that and practicing all that. Okay, so I believe you have understood that part. And network marketing itself has three most important individuals. Those are retailers. These are people who retail. And then you have consumers. These are people who buy to consume. And then you have network builders. Okay, so you can be able to when you're joining this business, or rather when you're joining our team, you can be able to meet some people who want to become retailers. You'll also meet some people who want to become purely consumers, and you'll also meet some people who want to become network builders, and then who want to do all these things all at once. Okay, so you have to understand that this is an opportunity that guarantees you success, because every person, most of the people you meet outside there, they fall within any of these categories that you see here on the screen. Okay, so all these three people, they are the reason why network marketing will keep on running and will keep on. These are the people now who fuel the growth of this business from time to time. Okay, next thing, network marketing is the modern portfolio presentation. And there is this guy called J. Paul Getty, and he says, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort rather than earn 100% of my own effort. What does this mean? If let's say you are getting maybe let's say 100, or rather maybe let's say you are getting something like $1,000 from one person, and maybe let's say you are getting something like $10 from 100 people, which one is the safest situation? Personally, I will go for a situation where you're getting $10 from 100 people, each from each and every person. Okay, so if you have 100 people who are giving you each $10, you get that by the end of the day you'll have 1,000 people. And if you have one person who is giving you $1,000, you get that by the end of the day you have 1,000 US dollars. Okay, but here is the trick. If that one person who is giving you $1,000 maybe disappears or doesn't show up or doesn't give you, it means you will lose. You will have nothing. Okay, but look at the other scenario where you're having 100 people and each are giving you $10. By the end of the day, that is $1,000. So even if 50 people do not give you anything, you still have $500. Even if 30 people do not give you anything, you still have you still have what? $700. Okay. Even if you have like 90 people who are not doing it, or rather who are not performing, you'll still be able to remain with quite some good amount of that amount. Okay, that's about $100, which is something that is very powerful. Okay, so that is what this gentleman here, this person is trying to explain. J. Paul Getty says, I would rather earn 1% from the effort of 100 people, so that 100 times 1 is equals to 100% effort, rather than earning 100% of my own effort, because he understands there are days where I might not show up and things like that. Okay, so that is how things are done in our business. Next thing you have to understand is that network marketing is a business that involves selling directly by word of mouth approach. Word of mouth is one of the most successful ways of growing a business, because you're getting first-hand knowledge, you're getting first-hand experience from that person who is mentoring him, you are learning the business from the way that person was able to do that. And you see, these people, they're giving you tips and tactics they use to grow the business, which is actually a very good thing. Okay, so word of mouth recommendation is one of the most powerful ways of encouraging or rather passing information or rather knowledge or rather training a society. And that is how our history has been able to be preserved. Why? Through word of mouth recommendation. And that tells you that network marketing is one of the most powerful and strongest businesses that we know. Okay, the next thing is that a referral business, or rather network marketing is a referral business that allows leveraging in order to have a residual stream of income. Okay, leveraging is where you are not working alone. You can see this guy here is saying, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts. That is leveraging. You are getting to earn several times from different avenues, or rather you're getting compensated because you did the same thing which has affected several people. That is leverage. It simply means even if half of the people do not show up in the team, you still have half of the remaining. Okay, so that is how it is. And residual income, this is the type of income that will keep on continue coming to you without you being there, without you being involved. Residual income simply means that you will always earn whether you're there or whether you're not there. Okay, as long as you've worked on it until it has been able to pick up, you'll always keep on being able to succeed. So network marketing gives you all these three things and even more. Okay, the next thing, did you know that network marketing existed in the United States for over 50 years? This is something that started a long time ago. The multi-level marketing business strategy was considered a legitimate business in the US as of the year 1976. Where were you in 1976? That is when now network marketing started. And there are so many stories of people who started this back then, and you'll hear them. They'll tell you how they have succeeded. We have the likes of Jim Rohn. We have the likes of Paul. We have Paul, who is there. We have the likes of Mr. Donald Trump, who is actually doing network marketing, and part of his success has been able to come from network marketing. And there was a time he was asked about his review on network marketing, and he said if he lost everything, he will find a good network marketing company and start afresh. This one tells you that these people, they know something that we are not being told, or rather they know something that we do not know. And that is what makes our business very unique, and that is what makes our business very sustainable and very powerful. Okay, so I believe you have been able to understand that. Now let's proceed. We have this situation here where people usually call our business a scam or a scheme. Okay, so how do you get to identify, or rather how does our business become a legit one? How do you consider, or what are the things that you look at to say that our business is a legit one? Okay, so let's listen. Donald Trump, the former president of the United States of America, who is an entrepreneur, an author, and a networker also, and a businessman in general, states that networking, just like any other corporations, follows the same structure. The only difference is that in the corporate world, the CEO generates income from the efforts of each person who is below. In the network, the networkers do not have the opportunity to earn as much as the CEO. So this simply tells you that it is hard for you to be able to succeed in the corporate world. Why? Because you will never be able to surpass, or rather you'll never be able to earn as much as your CEO. And that is now why we have this opportunity here. That is what makes this opportunity very important. Okay, and I believe you can be able to see this structure here. The truth is that what people see as a pyramid structure in network marketing is like other sustainable businesses models globally. So let me explain. Let me explain this so that we understand it properly. Look at this, a standard business model. We have a CEO as the top, and then we have a few managers, and then we have a lot of ground staff. That is a pyramid structure. Look at this, government or monarchy, the Westminster. We have the prime minister at the top, we have a few cabinet members, and then we have the rest of the parliament members. Look at network marketing. You, who is the sponsor, who started the opportunity, the people you introduced to, and then the people you introduced to, you taught them how to share this opportunity to others, and they introduced other people. That is now the same structure. Look at the government in a republic institution, or rather in a republic country. At the top we have the president, and then down there under him we have the executives, okay, and then down there now we have the Congress, or rather the Congress people. That is how it is. This structure has been there for quite a long period of time, and this is how everything in the corporate world, this is how the structure of things are run. That is how power is, or rather things are done in the corporate world. Now people look at network marketing. It is only when it comes to network marketing that people think it is a scam, or rather it has a pyramid structure, yet they do not understand about these other sustainable business models that we have in the whole world. Okay, so this one, it will help you understand that when you meet someone who is saying that this is a scam, at least you show them a photo like this, and or rather, once they go through a training like this one that we are having here, they'll be able to understand what these terms mean and how they are able to correlate. Okay, next we have the reality here. There's this guy here who is called Robert Kiyosaki. He's an author of very good books, Rich Dad Poor Dad. He has also made the Cash Flow Quadrant. He has written very nice book, and this is what he says: the richest people in the world look for and build networks, whereas everyone else looks for work. That is Robert Kiyosaki, and he's promoting, or rather he's encouraging you to practice, or rather to get into network marketing, because network marketing does not have even an income ceiling. You can keep on making as much money as you want in network marketing, and it will keep on growing with time. Okay, but if you look at being employed in the corporate world, you get that there is an income ceiling. Okay, so once you learn how to network and benefit from it, or rather once you learn how to grow this kind of network marketing business in our team with Alliance in Motion Global, it will be very easy for you to become very successful. Okay, so that is one thing you need to keep in mind. Now next, these are some of the advantages of network marketing that I want us to look into, and here I want us to pay very keen attention. On the left side, from the top to bottom, we have the capital investment that is needed, and then you have another thing we are going to talk about, that is the overhead expense, risk, skills, the time needed to grow, and then the probability of achieving one's dreams. And then at the top, from left to right, we have different categories, or rather places where you can be able to succeed. In employment, what are the characteristics? In a traditional business, what are the characteristics? And in network marketing, what are the characteristics? Okay, so let's go step by step. Now, capital investments in employment. You need a tuition fee for at least 16 years or more for you to learn, and you know, you get that certificate, you get that degree so that you can now be employed. You also need years of we call that internship. You need experience before you even get that dream job. So this one is actually a very heavy capital intensive kind of deal. Okay, for you to become employed in those good jobs that people usually admire, you must be ready to involve a lot of money, to invest a lot of money and a lot of time to be able to get there. Okay, in a traditional business, if the capital is high, the profits are high. If the capital is low, the profits are low. Okay, so that is how it is. In network marketing, usually you get that the capital is low and the profits are extremely high. Now, that is what now differentiates it there. Let's go to another thing. We have overhead expenses. These are the expenses you'll keep on incurring as you are working, as you are maybe as an employee or in a traditional business or in network marketing. Let's see. Overhead expenses in employment is you need food, you need fare, you need upkeep money, you need rent, you need what? Because all that time, where are you living by the time? What are the things that you are doing, or where do you stay? Which school do you go? All those things that involve, or rather get you to learn to become an employee, until you learn from down there, until you succeed, until you graduate, until you become an employee. That is called overhead expenses. And this one, you will do it, you'll have it for all that period of time that you'll be learning. Okay. The next thing is that in traditional businesses, you need an office. For rent, you need to pay rent for the office. You need to pay your staff salaries. You need to have bills. You need to pay for office supplies. You need to have to pay licenses and all that. Okay. What about in network marketing? Network marketing, probably you might need fare, which is not a must. Why? Because you can build the business both online and offline. The next thing, you also need food and you also need expenses. That is how, those are the things that you need. Okay. Now let's go to the risk. Okay. What is the risk in employment? This is it is a stable way of getting a source of income, but that income is usually limited. Okay. What about in a traditional business? Okay, the risk is very high. We saw how many businesses closed down because of Corona. We saw how many businesses were affected because of the Ukraine and Russia crisis. That is now how things are. Okay, so in traditional businesses, the risks are very high. Sometimes, once you have set up your shop, there might be issues to deal with accidental fires, theft and burglary, and things like that. Okay, so the risks are very high. What about in network marketing? The risks are extremely very low. Okay, so that is how it is. Now let's look at the skills that you need for you to be employed or in a traditional business or in network marketing. So in employment, you need what you call employment skills, and these skills you have to learn them. I talked about going for internship, going for what do you call it, practices and more learning. Just learning and learning and learning for you to be able to gain more knowledge so that you can get the employment skills so that you can be employed in that job that you like. What about a traditional business? In a traditional business, you need business skills. Okay. What about in network marketing? Network marketing, as long as you are able to relate, ability to relate to others and share with them. In network marketing, you don't even need to be literate for you to succeed here. Even if you are illiterate, you will always be able to succeed in network marketing. As long as you can speak, as long as you can tell someone, hey, I have ABCD, have a look at it, you're good to go with network marketing. And also apart from that, as long as you're able to learn more, because network marketing is a copy-pasting business. If I have done it and I have succeeded, I will give you the tips you can use to be able to succeed. That is how we grow in network marketing, okay? Let's look at the time, okay? If you are employed, you will need to work for 12 hours. Some people, they work for 20 hours. Some people, they work for 14 hours, 18 hours for them to be able to get that salary by the end of the month. Very tough, okay? A good example I have I have a team of Kenyans who are working abroad, and they tell you that here you have to work. You must work every single day for you to be able to get that salary by the end of the month. If you do not, you're going to be in trouble, okay? So that is how it is. And even those who are employed, we know the work cycle. You wake up in the morning, you work up to evening, and you repeat that for the rest of the year, which is not a comfortable place to be, okay? What about in the traditional business sector? No work, no pay. Also in employment, no work, no pay. Okay, that is how it is. In the traditional business, if you do not open up your shop for you to be able to meet your clients and sell, you do not earn anything. What about in network marketing? Network marketing gives you time freedom, which saves time. Okay, how does that work? In network marketing, we help enough people be able to succeed, and once those enough people be able to succeed, we teach them how to help other enough people be able to succeed, and it goes on like that. The more people you help succeed, the more successful you become, and it is a business for anyone and everyone from anywhere. Okay, now the next attribute we're going to check out is the probability to achieve one's dream. What is the probability of you achieving your dreams in employment? Very low. Why? Because the salary that you get in employment is not enough to help you achieve your dreams. First of all, you are taxed. After taxing, now you need to pay rent, you need to pay food, you need to pay upkeep, you need to pay transport, the money you use to travel to your workplace. You need to do what? By the time you're remaining with savings, you get that we have very little. And that is why we have people who have worked for several years, maybe worked for the government or worked somewhere as employees, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. And then after that, they go home and they are broke. They are not able to even sustain or rather take care of them based on their lifestyle. That is how things are, okay? The next thing is that we have in traditional business. What is the probability of you achieving your dreams in traditional businesses? The probability of you achieving your dreams is relative to the business success. So if the business succeeds, you also succeed. If the business fails, you also fail. This simply means that your success is tied to your business. If your business doesn't work, it means you're not going to succeed. What about in network marketing? Your chances of succeeding in network marketing, they are extremely high. Looking at an example of me, when I started this business without a degree, without an education degree, I from a very poor background, very broke, looking like a mad person, looking like someone who is homeless. But here I am today, very proud and very successful because of this opportunity. And it has taken me about about 2.5 years to reach where I am as of the moment when I was making this presentation. Okay, so I started the necessary plannings about this business in 2020, and right now we are ending the year 2022. From 2023, I start massive activities up to 2030. That is the power of network marketing, because I have already seen how big I can become, how big the success I can be able to get in this opportunity. And that is why I'm well prepared in terms of building on it on a very big scale, okay? So that is how the business is. And one of my targets is to be able to have a team of 1 million people by 2030, okay? So, why network marketing? Why should we consider network marketing? Let's have a look at the future of network marketing. And there is this guy here called Paul Zen-Pilzer, and this is what he says. He is a world-renowned economist and author of 9 best-selling books, who was also an economic advisor to President Reagan and George Bush. And This is what he has to say about the network marketing industry. He says that the wellness and the wellness industry, which now is basically part of the network marketing industry, is the next $1 trillion industry. He says the greatest opportunity is in the distribution of wellness products and services. Why? Because the world we are living in today is not a world where you can stay without taking care of yourself health-wise. A lot of people are becoming sick. We have the pharmaceutical industry is booming because of how we are living, the lifestyle we are living. People are being piled up in skyscrapers in the cities. They stay there without exercising. They eat food that has been grown from polluted areas. They keep on accumulating toxins in their body. We have had cases of people selling us food that have been sprayed with pesticides that are carcinogenic, that cause cancer. We have heard of people who are putting chemicals into meat that are being sold in supermarkets so that that meat does not get spoiled, so that we eat it. We have heard of cases of genetically modified foods being accepted, especially in Kenya. At this moment, we are ending, it is November 2022. And people are complaining about GMOs being introduced in Kenya. The moment those GMO, genetically modified foods, are going to get in Kenya, people are going to become more and more sick. And it is because of this that Mr. Paul predicted that the greatest opportunity is in the distribution of wellness products, because in the next few years, maybe 5, 10, 15 years, this industry is going to become the next $1 trillion industry we have in the world. Now, looking at Paul Zen-Pilzer's phenomena of achievements, this is what he said. This is what he was able to achieve. Okay, sometimes for you to listen to someone, you have to look at how far has this guy gone. What has this person done? If you want to listen to people, look at what they have been able to achieve before you listen to them. Okay, so this is what Mr. Paul has been able to achieve. He completed college in 3 years and earned an MBA from Wharton in another 15 months. Okay. He became the Citibank's youngest officer at the age of 22. By age 24, he was a professor at the New York University and Citibank's youngest vice president at the age of 25. By age 26, he had earned his first $1 million US. When he was 30 years old, he had earned his first $10 million US. He was an economic advisor to President Reagan and President Bush. These are his achievements. Now, someone who has been able to achieve this track of record, this kind of wealth and this kind of knowledge and this kind of success, is someone you can actually listen to, because he's talking from facts. Okay, so this is what he says about the wellness industry. He says that the wellness industry involves money spent to make you feel healthier, make you feel better even when you are not sick. And he says these are products and services that make us look or feel better, slows down the effects of aging and free radical damage, keeping us healthier and preventing the development of diseases. Once you are healthy and you have the money, you can use that money and that energy and that health state to be able to build on better things in life. That is what he says about the wellness industry, okay? And you can see he has a book there that he has written that is called The Wellness Revolution, okay? So that is him, okay? Now, did you know that with Paul Zen-Pilzer's bold but realistic prediction, the next question you need to ask yourself is, where are you going to get this business that is going to change your life? Okay, so he says that out of any 200 billion, out of an amount of 200 billion that is moved, or rather that is transacted globally, 80 billion of that amount of money comprises of products that are moved through to the consumers worldwide through network marketing. He says that out of transactions of 200 billion US, 80 billion worth of those transactions comprises of products that are moved to consumers through network marketing. So with Paul Zen-Pilzer's bold but realistic prediction, the next question to ask yourself is, where can you find, or rather where can you get a stable company with a proven track record in the network marketing industry and distribution of health and wellness products so that you can join it? Where can you find that company? And the answer is here. Here's the biggest discovery. Welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, okay? Alliance in Motion Global is one of the top network marketing companies that is going to help you achieve your dreams, irrespective of who you are. Whether you are educated, whether you are a graduate or not, whether you are someone who has an advantage in life or not, whether you are, it does not matter the situation you are in. As long as you have the right attitude, the right mentorship, the right person to guide you through this opportunity, this is the business that is going to change your life in a very big way. Okay, now let's keep on learning. What makes Alliance in Motion Global the #1 multi-level marketing company? Okay, so in this business, you can apply the law of leverage. The law of leverage simply means you are not working alone. You work with a group of people so that even if you are not there, even if you are sick, even if you travel, the people that you are working with, they will still be there to ensure that business operations are running. And that ensures that by the end of the day, you will still earn. Okay, so in the network marketing industry, you can be your own boss. Okay, it is a portable business that you can carry and work on it anywhere. Anywhere you go, you can build this business because it is a portable business. Okay, it is a family business. I have seen people who have succeeded with this business as a family. Someone joins the business, he sets up an account for the wife, he sets up an account for the kids, he sets up an account for the nieces and the nephews, and all of them, they build on the business and they succeed. Personally, I've set up an account for my sister. I want to set up an account for my niece and nephews. And then in the future, when I'm going to have a family, I'm going to set up the whole business for my family. And that is how we are going to grow in this business, okay? It is a helping business. Remember that if someone is contacting you to learn about Alliance in Motion Global, trying to tell you about this business, that person is trying to find a way on how he can help you so that the two of you can be able to succeed. This is a business of people helping other people to succeed. When I started this business, I was very pathetic. My life was very hard. And the person who introduced me to this business told me one thing. He told me, Mr. Osinde John, Osinde, as long as you believe in this business, as long as you keep on building on what I'm telling you, as long as you keep on practicing everything that I'm teaching you, one day you're going to become a multi-millionaire. And it came to pass. I'm successful right now because of this opportunity, and my life has changed in a very big way. Next thing, it is an international business opportunity. That is why I have a team globally. I have a team in the UK, in Belgium, in Saudi Arabia, in Lebanon, here in Kenya, in South Sudan, in Zambia, in South Africa, where we are all places. Why? Because I've been able to grow this because of how the nature of the business. Okay, in the current world, we have access to internet. You have a good smartphone or maybe a laptop. You can reach out anyone, and outside there we have so many people who are trying to look for a way to succeed. Network marketing is there to help you achieve those dreams. Okay, now, three most important elements to consider when you're joining a multi-level marketing business, okay? The first thing you need to look at is the company. You need to look at the company. What is the company all about? The second thing you need to look at are the products. What products are being sold, are being presented in that company? Which products are found in that company? How do they work? Where do they come from? Are they products you can depend on and believe on? Are they credible products? That is what you need to look at. Then you also need to look at the marketing plan. How is this marketing plan? Is it an easy marketing plan? Is it a marketing plan that gives me unlimited income? Is it something I can depend and rely on? Okay. Is it something that is being understood? Is it a legit way of generating money in the marketing plan? And that is why we have the presentation that explains the business and how to make money in our presentation. So those are the things that you need to look at for you to understand how to build on this opportunity or how to succeed with this amazing business. Okay. Now, the next thing, these are the things that you look at according to Alliance in Motion Global. AIM Global is a proud member of Multi-Level Marketing International Association, MLMIA. This is an institution that credits, awards, and sorts or other grades all network marketing companies in the whole world. M Global belongs to 100 top 100 companies in the world as of the year of 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Okay, so our company has been leading for all those years, and it is going to lead for the next coming years for a very long period of time because it is one of the best companies that I know. Next thing, AIM Global has the best of the best management. Okay, it has over 90 years of combined experience in the MLM industry, and it has leaders with integrity. Okay, now, when I say it has over 90 years of a combined experience, this is what it means. The founders of these companies, the founders of Alliance in Motion Global were experienced network marketing individuals or other network marketing business persons from other companies. They decided to come together so that they can build a company that is going to last forever. They decided to come together so that they can build a company that is going to transform lives. And as we are speaking, these guys, they have been able to produce over 20,000 multi-millionaires from all over the world, courtesy of their knowledge and experience and expertise in this field. Okay, so you get that people like us who do not have an advantage to succeed in the corporate world, we look up onto people like what you're seeing here on the screen. These are the founders, the board of directors of our company. These guys, they decided to put everything into this business, their wealth, their life, their time into this business so that they can bring out something that is the best of the best. And that is how Alliance in Motion Global came to life. Now, because of these people, it is the reason why this company has been able to make me very successful, okay? The next thing you have to look at, these are our achievements. So let me just share them to you. Alliance in Motion Global has been able to receive the following achievements: the Global Award for Marketing Excellence, Most Outstanding Wellness Technology. It has also achieved the Asian Pacific Excellence Awards, the Most Outstanding Global Marketing Company, the Asian Star Brand, the Most Outstanding Nutritional Supplement, Asian Business and Marketing Quality Award, the Most Outstanding Mega Nutritional Supplement. It has also been able to achieve the Philippines Marketing Excellence Award, that is the Most Outstanding Nutritional Technology Supplement. It has achieved the Asian Consumer Choice Award, Most Outstanding MLM or other multi-level marketing direct sales company, and Most Outstanding Nutritional Food Supplement. It has also achieved the Consumer Choice and Gold Seal of Quality Award. That is the #1 global multi-level marketing direct sales company, and the number one nutraceutical food supplement, and the #1 healthy coffee. We have one of the best products we have in the whole world in the multi-level marketing industry in the whole world. It has also been able to achieve the MLM Company of the Year in the year 2013 to 2014. M Global has also been able to be among the top outstanding entrepreneurs of the year in the whole world in the year 2010. M Global has also been able to achieve the next one, it has also been able to achieve the outstanding partner in international business. M Global has also been able to achieve the ANCE People's Choice Award, Best Company of the Year 2016. It has also been able to achieve the recognition of the largest human simile and the most people wearing a mask in the Guinness World Book of Records. Those are 2 records. The first record is the largest human simile and in indoor activities. The most number of people who are wearing a human simile. The next achievement with the Guinness World Book of Records is the most people wearing a mask in an indoor activity, okay? The next thing, it has also been able to achieve the company with the outstanding sales in the whole world. It has also been able to achieve a recognition of Nature's Way Award 2016. It has also been able to achieve an award of Best of the Best Awards of 2013. That is the company founder, Dr. Ed Kabatong. Dr. Ed Kabatong, he became the top CEO of the year, okay, in 2013. The company, or rather M Global, has also been able to achieve the award of Asian Business Leader of the Year award, and also it has also been able to achieve the top direct selling compensation plan in the world in the year 2015-2016. The company has also achieved top direct selling company in the world as of the year of 2015 to 2016. Those are just a few of the achievements we have in the whole world. Apart from that, Alliance in Motion Global has been recognized as top 100 MLM companies in the world as of the year of 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and so forth. It has also been recognized as by Business for Homes as the top direct selling company of the year, okay? And then it has also been the best global company of the year, okay? #1 top direct selling company for Business for Homes. And then we also have the top direct selling CEO in the world in the year 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. And then we also have the top ambassador of the Network Marketing Hall of Fame as of the year of 2018. These are just a few of the awards internationally. Here in Kenya, our company has also been able to scoop a number of awards. We had the NABLA awards. In every country that we have gone, we have had those business competitions in those countries, and our company has always emerged among the top ones, okay? The next thing as why Alliance in Motion Global is the top #1 MLM company in the whole world is expansion. Our company has over 200 business centers and offices in the Philippines, offices in Asia, offices in West Africa, East African countries, and expanding globally from time to time, okay? This is a multi-million-dollar international multi-level marketing company that was established in 2006. From 2006 up to the moment you're hearing this presentation, March 2006 up to the moment you're hearing this presentation, that is how old our business is. It started in the Philippines. We have offices in Taiwan, Singapore, Brunei, Kuwait, Papua New Guinea. We have in the UAE, Ghana, Togo, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Pakistan, Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Africa, Zambia, and so forth, and keep on growing. We are even in Japan, China, Korea, where, all those places. We are expanding each and every single day, okay? So you can imagine, as some people are saying that this business is a scam, they cannot build on it, they don't want to do the business. There are people who are building on it every single day without sleeping. That is how powerful our business is, okay? The next thing that makes Alliance in Motion Global the top company in the whole world is because of the products. We have exceptional wellness products, and we also have exceptional manufacturers. For example, Nature's Way, DSM, Waiter. These are top in the leading companies in the US, others in Korea, others in the European Union, top leading companies in the wellness and nutritional food supplements, okay? Our products have been acknowledged as Asia's most outstanding food supplements in the Asian continent, okay? C247 was recognized as 2017 top direct selling product globally. It is the product that has been bought, it is the one single product that has been bought all over the world by so many people in the network marketing industry, okay? Now, these are the products that we have. Our products are working. They are the best of the products. Personally, I have used these products to help different people be able to recover. I have helped people with cancer, diabetes, arthritis, fibroids, so many conditions, lifestyle conditions. These are the products that I've been able to use, okay? The next thing is the marketing plan, okay? These are the things that you look at to decide which company is the best to join. Our company has the most lucrative marketing plan. It is called Hybrid Interlooped Compensation Plan. What does this mean? It means that one way of making money is connected to another way of making money. So we have now the retailing, which is optional, and then we have the binary, and then we have unilevel, we have the stair step, and all those other ways of making money. Now, once you, for people who want to grow, once you just focus even on the binary way of making money, we have the direct referral bonus and the matching bonus. Once you just work on those two and you succeed, they unlock the income avenues for the rest of the ways of income generation. And that is what now makes our company one of the best, okay? And then it has product movement in it. Anytime you're moving any product, whether you're moving the product through the people who are joining, or you're moving the products through the people who are reordering these products for personal consumption, or you're moving the products through the people who are retailing these products, who are buying and selling, you get to have what you call reorders, which give you more income. You get to have gift certificates, okay? You get to have the implementation of the NPP. NPP simply stands for New Product Policy. You get to access these what we call the achievements you get through the products. You get positional points which help you increase your position. You get binary points which helps you make more money. You get all those advantages which are inside there, okay? And then it also has what you call the safety net. Safety net helps you be able to make a certain amount of money to protect the company. This is what has made our company very stable, because if you were to make, maybe let's say 100 million in a day, and we were to give you 100 million in a day, our company will collapse. So because of the safety net, you are going to earn a certain amount of money from the binary way of making money. Now, the other ways of making money, we have now what we call the Unipay plan, we have the stair step, we have earning through what you call are doing PMA, that is double PMA, triple PMA, and so forth. Those ones now, they do not have an income ceiling, okay? The more you are able to build on your team, the more you earn from the other ways of making money. But when it comes to matching bonus and direct referral, especially the matching bonus, we have what we call a safety net to protect the company, to ensure that the company will keep on being alive, so that you keep on earning as days go by each and every single day. You keep on earning continuously for the next days, okay? So for every person who joins us globally, you have a chance of making 16 to 24 pairs per cycle in a single day. This is now what we call the safety net to protect each and every person. Now, this is our marketing plan. You can see there we have retailing, which is optional. We have match sales bonus and direct referral bonus. And then you have the unilevel way of making money. We have the UPP. We have the flow back points through PMA, that is double PMA, triple PMA. And you also have earning through reorders, we have personal rebates, and all those other ways of income generation. That is how powerful our marketing plan is, okay? Now, apart from that, these are some of the activities we have been able to do, or rather some of the success achievement we have in our company. These are the members of the Millionaire Circle in the year 2018. So each and every year we are able to produce new members of the Millionaire Circle, new members of the Millionaire Circle. Each and every country we have been able to expand to, okay? These are part of the travel delegates that we have, okay? Courtesy of our company. You can see here we have been having travel incentives. We have the Philippine trip promo, we have the US, Europe trip promo, Hong Kong trip promo, South Africa trip promo, and so many other trip promos, okay? In 2018, we had more than 30 people who went for these trips. These are the delegates, Kenya Alliance in Motion Global Kenyan delegates, traveling, going for these travel incentives. And you can see there, we have both old people and young people. These are not people who can be lied to or swayed. These are mature people who understand what is happening. So that tells you that our company is one of the most powerful network marketing companies we have in the whole world. These are the Philippine trip delegates in the year 2018, Kenyan delegates, and we have delegates from other countries, okay? So as I said earlier on, this presentation is Kenyan based, and what you are seeing here is the same thing that has also been able to happen in other countries, okay? And it's the same thing that is also going to happen in your country wherever you are, okay? Before we go back, we can see here in the middle we have this gentleman here in white, that is Elias Mhozi, together with the Kenyan delegates. I've met these individuals, I know them. This year is Damian Nyamai, this year is a lady we call Phoebe. We have different people here who have been able to succeed, who have been able to scoop all these travel incentives. So this is something that any person can be able to succeed. Personally, I've also gone for these trips, okay? Apart from that, we have the team building at Windsor Golf Hotel and Country Club in November 30th to December 2nd, 2018. You can imagine our company hosts this kind of event. Everything is fully paid for. Your work is to go there, learn, make noise, enjoy, meet new people, interact, feel happy, take photos. That is now the lifestyle that we are talking about. A change of lifestyle, courtesy of Alliance in Motion Global. And other people from other countries have also been able to undergo that, okay? The next thing that makes our company the number one multi-level company in the whole world is the payout system. We have a daily payout system, meaning you are able to earn money on a daily basis, irrespective of where you are, irrespective of whatever solution. As long as the business is growing, you have your team is growing, and your team is doing activities, you will make money every single day. We also have an innovation in our company. You get that our company continuously innovates and improves to meet industrial expectations and standards. Each and every time we have improvements. That is why you will hear we have something called Economy Driver 2.0. We have Economy Designer 3.0. You hear things like own your economy, you're driving your destiny and things like that. Those innovations that are coming each and every time is to innovate, to be able to adjust into market changes, okay? You understand, in the previous years before 2022, as we are headed to 2023, we had Corona in 2020. People were laid off. There were changes in the marketing system. There were things changed outside there. Apart from that, we had the Ukraine and whatever and Russia war. And Ukraine and Russia, those are the countries that supply a number of things into different worlds. The energy, the wheat supply and food supply, and that changed a lot of things in different countries. So our company keeps on innovating to changes that are happening in the society and in the whole world to ensure that we have the best business, okay? So the daily payout system, we have been able to achieve this award as the winner in the service and solution category in the international. We received as the top company, or rather the only company with a daily payout system in the International Innovation Award in the year 2018, okay? And that system of daily payout is still happening up to today, okay? So that is how powerful our company is. Now, the next thing is that we have a charitable program in Alliance in Motion Global that is called Alive Foundation. Alive simply means always live in victory every day. This is what happened. This is what has been happening in Kenya. For every person who joins our company, every time you get a person to join our company, part of the money that is used to buy that package goes to Alive Foundation to help in relief and charity support, okay? Anytime you make any money in Alliance in Motion Global, part of the money that is involved there goes to relief. Every time you make money in M Global into your pocket, part of that success, or rather part of those activities, they contribute into someone getting free food courtesy of the Alive Foundation. So this is a charity organization. You can see this guy here. He has a t-shirt that is written Alliance in Motion Global Uganda, and then the Alive Foundation there with a hat. That hat is in red, and that hat simply means these are people who are able to do what? Even medical activities. Okay, now that is in Uganda. Have a look at this. This lady that you see here, she is Kenyan, this lady here, okay? And these people that you see who are here, these are people who have been able to carry out these activities here in Kenya, okay? Now look at here also another photo that we have here. This is a police officer in Kenya, that one that you see here, there. And this is the company CEO here in Kenya being able to offer relief food. This gentleman that you see here is called Hamza, one of our country managers. And you can see there on the t-shirt that is the colors of the flag of Kenya, though it is blurry, but you can be able to see. So these are activities you have done in Kenya, you have done these activities in Zambia, you have done these activities in South Africa, and so many other countries. So you get that by being part of Alliance in Motion Global, the success that you are creating in this country, it ensures that other people are able to receive a good life. People who have not been fortunate to be able to succeed, courtesy of always living in victory every day, courtesy of their Life Foundation. So the more successful you become in this company, the more successful other people are able to, the more you are able to help other people, the more other people are able to receive relief aid. Because you get that what? You get that when this company was founded in the Philippines, one of the principles, or rather one of the achievements, or rather one of the things that they were supposed to do is to help the people of Philippines be able to mitigate calamities. Those people there, they face floods, they face earthquakes and things like that. And the company said, if we have been able to practice it in the Philippines, let's practice it in the countries where our business has been able to expand to. That is why you see we have these activities in Kenya because our business has expanded to Kenya. We have these activities in Zambia because our business has expanded to Zambia. We have them in Uganda because our business has expanded to Uganda. So for every country our business expands to, we also take there the Alive Foundation. We help people who are needy. We help people with medical activities. We help people, heart surgeries have been able to be done courtesy of this company. People who have been having issues, congenital heart diseases and things like that. People who are homeless, they have been able to be taken care of, and so forth. That is how powerful our business is. And more activities, you can see there, all the company founders being there, being able to share the joy that is brought by the success of this company. Okay, now how do you handle the objections that we have in our company? You have to remember that the trainings that we are taking you through, they are going to ensure that you get more knowledge to be able to succeed in this opportunity. Okay, so if you meet someone who is telling you that I don't have time to build this business, this is how you can approach them. Tell them this: okay, if you do not have time right now, are you going to have time in the future when maybe you have become old, when maybe you have more responsibilities, when you have more bills to pay? Are you going to have any time to enjoy life? Of course, the answer is no. So this is what you tell them. What if you work where you are working, where you are employed on full-time basis, and then together with our mentorship and my mentor and our support system that we have in Project G8, that is how you can tell them. Or rather, together with the smart, innovative support system we have in Project G8, what if you work where you are employed on full-time basis and then you build on this business on part-time basis? We will help you because our mentorship program runs from around 1 year to around 5-10 years, so that the moment you get to succeed in our business, so that when you're making enough money that is able to replace the salary you're getting from where you are working, you can drop that job and then now you come and build on our business now on full-time. Okay, so this is how you advise them, that they work in their jobs on full-time as they work on our business on part-time basis, so that one day when the income they are making in our business is able to sustain their daily needs, or rather is able to take care of their expenses, or rather this income is more than the salary they are getting from their job, they can quit their job and then they can focus on Alliance in Motion Global on full-time. That is how you handle that rejection, okay? Or rather that objection. The next thing, it is not in my line, okay? So you ask this person. This is how you ask this person, what are some of the things you want to achieve in life? Would you like a life where you are able to help other people who are needy? Would you like a life where you are able to spend without looking at the price list? Would you like a life where you are able to travel for free without being scared of, I'm going to spend a lot of money and things like that? Would you like a life where you are healthy and you're living a happy lifestyle? Would you like a life where you are helping other people be able to succeed, so that one day they can say, because of Osinde John, my life has changed. Because of my mentor, this is the part. Because of my destiny connector, my life has been able to change. Would you like to be in a situation whereby people are praising you because of what you did that helped them be able to become successful? If the person says yes, then tell them this is the business that you need to build on. You can also ask them, would you like to build on something? Would you like to leave a legacy behind for your people? Would you like to leave something for your next of kin? Then this is the business. Why? Because in our business, you can be able to build on an income that you can leave, you can pass it down to your next of kin. Your people can inherit the income and the business, and this business, they can inherit this business, and the income that comes from this business can be able to help them be able to live a good life. Okay? So make sure that you understand why is this person giving you an objection. Okay, ask them what is the objection. Okay, in fact, if you do proper presentation, let's assume the person has gone through the OPP, opportunity plan presentation. He has seen the presentation, he has understood it. Then you give him the NDO presentation. He goes through the NDO presentation and he gets it. And then you give him this presentation, the ASAP presentation. You will not even need to convince them anything because they will have already seen how they are going to succeed with our plan. Okay, now if you meet someone maybe during the presentation, or rather maybe during the invitation process, and someone tells you, I don't have capital, okay, this is what you can tell them. Okay, what if you start paying on part-time, or on partial? What if you start doing what you call partial payments? Partial payment simply means you're paying maybe small amounts of the capital so that eventually you can be able to clear it. You can pay in 3 installments or 2 installments or even 4 installments. Okay, or you can pay one big installment, half of the installment, maybe half the capital, and then you clear the next one. And this is one of the methods that I've been able to use to help my people grow. The other way of helping people to be able to do this is that I teach them how to retail the products. Okay, imagine you can retail these supplements before you even join the business, so that the profits you make from there, you can use it to join the business. So there are so many ways you can use to succeed in this opportunity. However, if you have access to capital, I will strongly advise you, join the business without thinking twice. Join the business without waiting. Join the business with as many accounts as you can, so that you can be able to succeed, so that you can be able to grow very much faster. Because remember, the more accounts you have in this plan, the easier it is for you to make a lot of money within the shortest time possible. The more money you're going to make, and the more successful you're going to become. Okay? Now, if you hear at this objection where someone is telling you it is a scam, I think we have been able to talk about that. Okay? It has been explained in all our presentation, and now you understand what it means to be able to succeed in our opportunity. Okay, so up to this level, I believe you have been able to learn something about the Alliance Success Achievement Program that we have, courtesy of Project G8 and TSM, and this is what is going to help you be able to succeed. The kind of knowledge that I'm sharing in this presentation is the kind of knowledge that is going to help you be able to build on a successful business. Okay, so let's join the business. Let's help other people be able to succeed. Let's keep on empowering our people. Let's keep on motivating everyone to be able to succeed with our plan, so that eventually we can be able to live a free life. Remember, the goal is to achieve these 3 most important things. The first thing is financial freedom with our opportunity. This is whereby you are able to make enough income and you're not worried about what is going to happen in the next few days. The second thing that our business is going to achieve is what we call health freedom. Through the supplements that we have, you're going to get what you call total health freedom. As I said earlier on, I have used the same supplements to help people from all over the world be able to recover from these lifestyle conditions. And then the next thing is time freedom and a change of lifestyle, where you are able to live to the fullest, where you are able to enjoy life, where you are able to travel, eat the best food, live in the best environment, take trips, travel incentives without even being worried about the income. Remember, this business has the power and ability to give you unlimited happiness, too much money, success, joy, very good friends, and very good memories for the rest of your life. Okay, so up to this level, I believe you have been able to learn something, and let's keep on growing and succeeding. Thank you so much for being a part of this organization and a part of my team, that is TSM, that is the Successor Mentors and Project G8. Looking forward to becoming millionaires in the next coming years as we keep on building on this business for the next 10, 15, 20 years with you. Have a blessed time.